guys, we are back, and thanks so much for coming in and having a seat and watching this video. Today's video is going to be 5 ways to use your beauty blender. This is like my favorite tool. I cannot live without this. My makeup life depends on the beauty blender. There are different types of beauty blenders. I actually have this one that I just picked up. This is from Aesthetica, I want to say, and I got this from Amazon. I've heard about this. This is latex free, and I want to try it out. But there are so many different. There's the Real Techniques. But today we're going to use the original beauty blender. I do have a review of some different blenders out there. I still have to try the BH Cosmetic one, and then I want to try this one. I do like the Real Techniques, but to me, so far, there's nothing like the original beauty blender. But I just want to show you guys whatever beauty blender, does not matter, whatever beauty sponge you have, I want to show you 5 ways how to use it. So if you are interested in this video, then keep watching. So the first way I'm going to use my beauty blender is to correct and conceal. So I'm just going to dampen this. I'm going to pick up my Eve Pearl, it's well loved, my Eve Pearl Magic Salmon Concealer, and I'm just going to take the edge. We're going to use the edge for concealer today. Concealer and correcting, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to take it and dab it in. And because I'm color correcting, I'm going to put it over the entire eye, and you can already tell it's color corrected, okay? It's done the job. So we have color corrected. First, we're gonna go down with our creams, and then we'll go into our powders. That's the thing I love about the beauty blender, is that you can use it for a cream product or a powder product. And I feel like it blends and uses just the right amount of product. So the next thing we're going to do is go in with our concealer. I'm going to use the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS in the color Ginger. I'm not going to take it all the way down because I'm not highlighting yet. So we're just going to pat the product in. Before we set it and use a powder, we're going to go in still with the cream. We have to highlight, right? So I'm going to use my NYX HD concealer, and this is where the highlight is coming in. Okay, and now we're going to go into our contour, which today I'm going to use my Stila. This is my CC stick, but this is in the color Warm. I do use this. I know I look a little crazy. Let's put our war paint on, okay? This is a stick, a cream stick. This is what I use when I want to be kind of fast with I use the side to get the hollows of my cheek. I know I'm going to look crazy for a minute. I do have a video on how I highlight and contour, so go ahead and take a look at that if you would like to for a flawless finish. But I'm going to go down the bridge of the nose, or the sides of the nose. The bridge of the nose I've gone down with my highlight, and we're going to start blending. We are blending. Because we use the corner, we use this side, we're going to let's use the side for highlight and contouring. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and go in. The beauty blender is still damp, so we're going to go, and all the places that we've highlighted, we're going to use that first and blend the lighter portion. And I'm just squeezing it so I'm not to disturb the dark portion yet, because I don't want it to get muddy or look crazy. If you blend them together, it can start to look crazy. Okay, so now we're going to use the other side for our contour portion. And I like this color because it also kind of bronzes as well. If you don't want to go in with a bronzer, you can definitely do this. I tend to have a large forehead, I think, so I bring my contour a little bit further down. So we're going to take it, squeeze it, and we're just going to go side. Make sure not to go down, you want to go up. And I know the color looks kind of crazy right now, but we're going to go in with a foundation. I told you 5 different ways. And I consider color correcting and concealing one thing. I consider highlighting and then contouring, foundation, and then our powder. That's 5 different ways. So I want to go in with my foundation now. I'm going to use my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and it's going to give a luminous finish. I'm just going to go in with it. I just tend to remember this is concealer. I use the sides for highlighting, contour, and the belly for foundation, just because it covers more too. So now that we have our concealer, foundation, highlighting, color correcting down, now we want to set it with a powder. I suggest that you use powders after you've laid down everything, just because you're mixing, you don't want to mix the two. I always like to use a yellow and a white or a translucent powder. Today we're going to use the Mary Kay. We're not going to really do baking under the eye, but I do want to do some detail under here as well. So we're going to use these two. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and dip it into the powder and get a good amount on it. And I'm just going to look up and I'm going to press it. I actually really like using the beauty blender because my under eye can tend to be very dry, and to me a damp beauty blender sets it like amazingly. Yes, yes, I love pressing it in with my beauty blender. I just feel like it gives a flawless finish. I like bringing mine up because it lifts, and I like to bring it over on the sides. Just a trick I learned from Makeup by Shayla. Thank you, girl. And I'm going to take it right there. And now I'm going to take the same beauty blender and I'm going to go in. This is a really good powder. This is by Wet n Wild. This is from the contouring palette, and this is in Dulce de Leche. And I like it. You can just dab it in. That is definitely 5 ways that you can use your beauty blender. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe if you hadn't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for more tutorials and quick, easy makeup tips. Please subscribe if you hadn't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.